Здравейте, lovely people! Good morning from this little village called Lilianci. Today we're going to climb another peak this weekend because it's sunny, beautiful weather. You can even hear the birds at the background. We are close to Pernik, that is basically on the west part of Sofia. It's a 1.5 hour drive away, and basically here is the mountain around Trân. The name of the peak we're gonna climb is called Lubash, and it's 1,400 meters, as the Devin elevation is around 500 meters for 2 kilometers, which is quite a lot actually. And what we planned to do today is basically to make a circle. So we're gonna start from one village. We're gonna climb from one side of the hill, going down to the other one, and go to the other village. We parked our car at Lilianci, and we decided to leave the car there and walk to another small village called Rebro, which by the way means rib, and it's a 3-kilometer walk, around 1 hour, so we're gonna use it to warm up our legs. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna climb from here to this hill up there. There is the peak, and then we're gonna walk down through this way. As mentioned before, of course, be prepared with food that is high in proteins, carbohydrates. Even though the weather is very sunny and warm, be prepared with windproof clothes. And also I would suggest as well to put a sunscreen because, well, the sun can be quite dangerous as well. We basically reached the point that is the start of the village Rebro, and then we basically saw this sign where basically gives you the direction to the peak. So while you are climbing to the top, then you turn around and see this. Beautiful. Just a little bit right there. You can even see some people. We reached the peak. It was not that hard, but definitely not for underestimating. I was thinking how small we are in this world, and I really love this feeling because I feel that I'm part of the universe right now when I'm surrounded by these majestic mountains, peaks, forests. You hear the birds. From somewhere you can even hear rivers, or for example the local sheep. So it's just very special feeling for me when I'm at such high point, and it's just beautiful feeling. So when we stopped at the peak, we decided to have a little rest. We had some snacks, water. We basically were speechless about the view because it's extremely beautiful. And something else that is important also to mention, that this road to this peak is not very commercial. So it's not overcrowded, there are not a lot of people. Indeed, today, for example, it's Sunday, so it's basically a free day for people to go to the forest. And we met only like 4 people, something like this. At the peak, we met some guys that reached the peak with their motorbikes, which was crazy and cool for me. So you're not gonna see a lot of people here, which for me it's perfect escape from the big town as well. And I will definitely explore more peaks in the area here. In total, from the point where we left our car till we reached the peak, it took us around 2 hours, which is actually very short in my opinion, because we also had 2 or 3 big breaks for 10 minutes around each one. And indeed, it's very steep. And you have to be careful, especially because everywhere it's like rocks, so you have to be careful not to slip. I would recommend good shoes as well, and patience and motivation to reach this beautiful place, because it's really worth it. And also I thought about something else that I can mention from now on in the description in such videos. I think it will be useful information to include how much time it took, the Devon elevation as well. Also maybe I can find like a scale of how hard, how difficult the road is. So even when you're reading the description, you can decide if this road is for you or not, if you're capable to do it as well. So yeah, I think from now on I will include this extra information as well. So here there is interesting fact about this road. We came following the blue mark. This is where we came from basically, and now the way down we're gonna follow the red one. If you would like to climb from village Rebro, you have to follow the blue mark. But if you would like to climb from the other side, from Lilianci, you have to follow the red mark. Therefore, basically the red one is the easier way, and if you would like, you can also climb it from Lilianci and go back the same road. But just because we decided to make like a circle to climb from one hill and then going down to the other, we start with the blue mark and then we follow the red one. And on our way down, basically this is Lilianci, where we're going back, and this is the road we took to the small village Rebro. As you can see here, the ground is totally different, and this is because of the climate. This side is from the north and the other was from the south, and just because of the way how the sun is reflecting and the wind as well, how it's going around the mountain, depends how the ground will look like. In total for us it took us around 4 hours, which includes the around half an hour break at the top, at the peak. And I suppose if you're also in a good physical shape, you can also do it for under 4 hours. Another advice that I can give you is to turn off or only to put the flight mode on your phones, because Serbia is quite close to Bulgaria and especially to this point. And if you don't turn it off, then your internet bill can be quite high, especially if somebody calls you or you call somebody there. Believe me, you don't want to see the price of your bill then. And this is because they're not in European Union.